Okay, I wanted to add this part. I know that this is a long video, but it was kind of like touching for me. So, what I want to say, you have to be able to put everything together. A lot of people who are out here, you stay prayed up, even some of the ones that don't stay prayed up. If you pay attention, you'll see how everything is connecting and going together. So, as I was saying, that you have to look at yourself, and this everything is resetting. Everybody who used to act a certain way, they might not see things as how they once saw it. Now that they're at home and they get to look at the relationships that they had with people, the conversations that they had with people, and they might say, you know what, I don't agree with that, or I don't like how I was acting, or I didn't know how I was acting. I didn't see that in me, but I'm starting to see some things that I don't like. And remember, this is the reset. And remember, some of these people that was in your life, they was fake. Some people are good. Some people are supposed to be in your life, but everything is going to be reset and you get a chance to start over. Remember this now. So look, this is where all this comes. Here's something else that comes together, because you'll be able to see people for who they are as you're at home, and you can sit down and you're not dealing with all of the things of the world and going out there. You can see things and people for who they are. So they won't be able to wear a false mask anymore. God is exposing everything, businesses, people, things. It's exposing. So they're not going to be able to have the mask on. So let's put this together with the COVID-19 and everything. Let's put some of this together. So with COVID, everybody is having to wear a mask, right? So it's a mask on. Believe me when I tell you guys, with these masks on, when you see people, right? And somebody might say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Belinda. Hey, Kay. Hey, John. Hey, Susie. And since you've been at home and you've been working, and you might come into the office to get some, because some people are now returning back to work and they're working on certain days and everything, so they have different rotations. And you're saying hi to somebody, and these people are literally, and it happened to you too, are stopping and saying, do I know you? Even some people are forgetting the voices. I don't know who you are. And especially like when they have on the other blue mask or whatever they have on, these some people have on these crazy masks. Right now it's mask on. Mask on. We're having to wear the mask on because of the pandemic, right? But also it's exposure and the reset that's going around in the world. It's going to be one day, and it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. There is going to be where they come up with something that everybody's going to have to take, right? And these masks are going to be off. But it's going to be where these people's faces have been behind this mask for so long, you're going to forget about a lot of people. A lot of people, you're going to be home thinking about these people, these relationships, these conversations, things you've done together, and all this stuff, and you don't want to do it anymore, right? And then it's going to come one day where it's going to be this magic pill or this shot that everybody gets. And everybody right now is wearing a mask, and it's going to be mask off. You're going to have time from where you have sat at home to see a person for who they are. And then when they take their mask off, you're going to know who they are. How do they treat people? How they talk to people? How they act when they were around you? Whether they were false, you know what I'm saying? Where they had different personalities. It's going to be, masks are going to come off. Exposure. You don't always have to see somebody doing something. You can rewind and see what's happened in your past. What happened when people were together or you were at places. Their mask is going to fall off. It's going to be a time where we take off these masks. And you're going to see people for who they are. Because with this mask on, you don't know who they are. But God is putting these people in your face right now. All these people that's around you, you look next to you in the car or whatever, they got these masks on. Some of these people drive around in their cars with their damn mask on. You don't know who they are. But when this mask comes off, you'll see people for who they are. you're going to know whether that person is supposed to be in your life. Because at the moment that it is time for you to see that person without that mask, you're going to know. It's going to be time. It's going to be a lot of times you're going to see them. You're going to be like, damn, I don't know that person. I don't even know that person. Then you go, oh, it's Brenda. Then you're going to be like, oh, hey, Brenda, how you doing? You're not going to sit there and have this conversation. Because guess what? Right now, we're still having to wear these masks. When they pull it down, you're going to know them right then and there. But they still have to put it back on. When it's time and everything has been cleaned up, and all these masks are going to come off people's face. When they come off, God is going to be exposed everybody. Because everybody's getting exposed now. When you go outside, you could be possibly exposing yourself to something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is out here. But when these masks come off, your whole life circle of friends, your conversation is going to change. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way that you dress, how clean you are. You're going to do things different. Mask off. Remember that all this stuff is coming together. We ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying? This is the exposure part. This is the exposure part with all this stuff and everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody riding, everybody's speaking up. All this. Everybody being exposed. This is just the tip of the cleanup. And when you clean your yard, remember that song, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine? Clean your own self up before you start coming over here trying to say what I've done or what you've seen me do. Clean your own self. Clean up around your own front door before you try and come and sweep around mine. When you get yourself together. That's what you do. But the massive cleanup is coming. And it's going to come like a whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? The storms are coming. They coming. At the exposure, then the rain. Y'all going to see storms. Remember me saying this. The storm's coming. And it's more than one. That's going to be a lot of people crying out for help. And the souls. When the divine is going to have the whole earth to cry. They're going to cry out the rest of the release. The storm. Then it's going to be time to clean up. The sun going to shine again. But the storm's coming. This is just the beginning. It's an earthly reset. Believe what I tell you. I only come to bring you what is given to me and what is downloaded to me. And it's going to be mask off. Everybody's wearing a mask right now. You don't know who anybody is. But we're all being exposed. Everybody. We're being exposed. And God is keeping you away from a lot of people. He's breaking it up. Storm is coming. But the sun will shine. Bye.